There was a storm, okay? There was a forest storm. Hello? I have not had electricity for like 4 or 5 days, okay? And there was like trees falling down and like poles and wires, and it was a mess. So yeah, that's my little story. Anyways, hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Cenus. I am a tarot reader. It's very nice to meet you. I hope all of you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and doing what you need to do to stay safe. Sure, you guys. Today's pick a card is going to be a pick a card on who is the love of your life. Now, I wanted to do this because I know not everybody believes in soulmates or twin flames or things like that. I do believe in twin flames. I do believe in soulmates. However, I know it's not for everybody. I know not everybody believes in that. So I wanted to do something that was more open-ended and open for interpretation. So keep in mind, you guys, this person could be a child, like your child. This person could be your best friend. This person could be a family member. There is endless possibilities for who this person could be because I'm not trying to channel anything specific. So with that being said, I will just go ahead and insert a clip of the piles right now. These are the 4 piles. We have group 1 with the Bumblebee Jasper, group 2 with the Argonite, group 3 with the Pebble from my front yard, and group number 4 with the Mookite Jasper. If you need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you want to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so. All right, you guys, so now that you have hopefully and instinctually picked your pile, please go ahead and check out my description box. I'll give you guys timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, let's go and jump into today's pick a card. Group 1, you guys picked the Bumblebee Jasper. Welcome to your reading. Keep in mind, the love of your life can be anybody, you guys. Okay, I do have to repeat that for every group just because, like I said, some people don't listen. Who is group number 1's? Okay, so we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, that's quite a lot of cards. Okay, 6 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and 3 of Wands. Okay, so let's do the astrology dice as well. Group number 1, who is the love of group number 1's life? Aries, and we have Libra that popped up for us, okay? So they could be an Aries or a Libra, you guys, or you could be meeting them during like Aries season or Libra season. So first things first, we do have this Hermit card. This is represented by Virgo, you guys. Now what this is telling me is the person that is the love of your life, again, whether it's a child, a friend, a lover, obviously, I feel like they're going to be somebody who's very spiritual, somebody who's very spiritually connected. And now this could play out in many different ways. Obviously, this is a group reading, you guys, so I need you guys to take this how it resonates, obviously, but this could be religion. This could be spirituality. This could be many different things, but there is this deep connection that I feel like this person has to the other side, okay? Another thing that I'm getting is this person has a very old soul, okay? The person that is the love of your life has a very old soul. Now, we have Aries and Libra here, and Aries and Libra do feel very, very, I wouldn't say they are the most mature signs. Now, I'm not saying they're immature, like, don't come at me, but like we all know, Aries is the baby of the zodiacs, yeah? So this person may have a very youthful and fun energy about them. However, like their soul is old. Like they have like deep wisdom connected to them. Does that make sense, you guys? I also feel like this person is going to be somebody who's very successful, somebody who perhaps is college educated or education is very important to them. Whether they have taken the time or they have the money to go to college or not, I'm not sure. But this is like, this person's very smart. They're also somebody who I feel like they strive for success and they strive for expansion. This person always wants to learn. This person always wants to grow. I don't feel like this is somebody who is unwilling to change, okay? I feel like this is someone who's like, you know what? I don't like this about myself. I'm going to change it. I feel like this person's also up for critique, okay? So like they take criticism very well. And it's almost like they use that to their advantage, you guys. Like it's almost like they use that critique or they use that like criticism to like make themselves better. And they don't get easily offended by that. This person also may be somebody who is a little bit meticulous in how it is that they plan things out, or meticulous in like they're just their day-to-day. It's giving me a little bit of like OCD energy, very much Virgo energy. So there is that, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the archetypes of this person. Group number 1, who is the love of their life? Oh my God. Ooh, you guys. Ooh, hoo, hoo. You guys, what the heck? No way. We have the Hermit again? What? So, okay. Boom, boom. This person definitely, you guys, I feel like for a lot of you watching this, if you are not a Virgo watching this, then this other person is a Virgo or has a Virgo energy or like very heavy Virgo energy. So, which I love you, Virgo. Literally, my best friend's a Virgo. My sissy's a Virgo. Love Virgos most. My great grandmother was a Virgo. I love Virgos. Anyways, so light attributes of this card is seeking solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. The shadow attributes of this card, you guys, is withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. Okay, so like here's the thing with Virgos, you guys. I feel like the Virgos that have been in my life, which I said, my best friend, my sister, my great grandmother, these are all people who are like very, very important to me, people that I love very, very much, but they all have that in common where like they are very creative and they are very intelligent and they have this energy of like wisdom, but they are so hard on themselves. I have never met anybody who is more hard on themselves than a freaking Virgo. People always say how like Virgos pick on other people. Virgos pick on themselves more than they pick on other people. Okay, you guys, like 100%. If you think a Virgo is being hard on you, I promise you they're harder on themselves. I promise. So I think, I'm sorry, I think what I'm trying to say here with this, you guys, is this person is really hard on themselves, which is why I feel like they probably take criticism very well, because like whatever criticism they receive, they've already gone over it in their head a million times. They're already like, I know, I hear you, I see it, I know. Like, you don't gotta tell me because I know. The love of their life, group number ones. Wait, this one felt like it was like trying to come up. Okay. So we also have slave, you guys. So this person is someone who I feel like they put other people's needs perhaps before their own. Maybe they are doing this because they feel like it makes them feel better. Like they're like, I'm going to put all my effort into you because I don't want to have to focus on me. So this could be somebody who's very like giving, but not giving because they want to be giving, but giving because it distracts from like what's going on in their own head. Yeah. So the light attribute to this card is surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. The shadow attribute to this card is giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. So literally, yeah, this may be somebody who's also very indecisive. We did have that Libra pop up with the dice, and Libras do tend to be a little indecisive. Virgos have that energy as well, but I feel like Libra is way more indecisive than Virgo. But they both kind of have that like, oh, I don't know what to do. This person may work at home, or they may be somebody who's very creative. If they don't work at home, I feel like all their free time is spent with them like creating stuff. I also feel like for some of you, this person is like a nurse, or I want to say a doctor, but I'm not sure if they are a doctor, but they're definitely somebody who like as their career, they are in the service career, okay, or in the service industry. Does that make sense? All right, group number one. Who is the animal that is representing group one? I believe this is an air sign. This is like air sign energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But with the dragonfly, you guys, like when I think of dragonflies, I kind of think of childhood. I think of innocence. I don't know why that comes to mind when I see dragonflies. Also, don't dragonflies like move around really fast? Like they're not really out here chilling, okay? They're not like butterflies just out there like fluttering softly. They're kind of like really fast moving. Again though, because this is an air sign, it gives me very much like in the head space, very much like I'm a thinker. I'm not somebody, this person overthinks, you guys. This person also, I feel like sometimes they speak a lot, or they have a lot to say because they're trying to like mask things, you know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like they don't like the silence. They can't handle the silence is what I'm getting. Like this dragonfly does feel very busy to me, so I feel like this person has this energy of like I need to be here and here and here and here and here and here. Just move on. Okay, group number one. Who is the love of their life? I'm very, very confident that there's definitely air sign energy here with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have that Libra dice. There's definitely some Aries energy here with this Mars, and I definitely do feel like there is definitely Virgo energy here. So those are all the signs I think that are going to come up today. But I'll start off with the 12th house. This is surrender, and this is the subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance state, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, Akashic record. So again, I do feel like this is somebody who ultimately, I don't know if they're going to start out super spiritual or into religion, but they will end up here, you guys. I feel very confident about this. So there is that. This person may go through many different transitions in life. And I know we all go through transitions in life, so I'm not saying that in a general sense. I'm saying it in a sense where it's very extreme. Extreme transitions from living one type of lifestyle to living another type of lifestyle. Maybe they move around a lot. That's just for some of you. For others of you, this person just goes from like having like a lot of money to living kind of like not, you know, the life. Living a little bit like, you know, like they have to be willing to give up a lot throughout their life. Now we also have Mars, and this is action. This is telling me this person, somebody who's very passionate, somebody who has a very passionate energy about them, okay? Now this is desire, impulse, courage, force, heat. I need a drink. Heat, strength, competition, works out, excitement, thirst, impatient, anger, leadership, potency, willpower, motor, and adult drive, okay? So, you guys, basically this person's very passionate. This person may be somebody who says courageous and force and all this, but I feel like this is just kind of like a projection. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this Mars energy, this action energy is more of like what they project, but I don't feel like that's what they are in the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel a little bit more like they act a lot tougher than what they are. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to come at them. I'm not trying to be rude. If this is like your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, like, I'm not trying to be rude. I just feel like they project this Mars energy, but really there's this hermit energy of like, I'm a little reserved. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little like to myself. So there's that. Also have balance, you guys. But this is relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, and calls out. This is giving me very much like karmic energy. I feel like for a lot of you watching this, mirrors. Perhaps this person mirrors you, or you guys mirror each other. All right. There may be some confrontations that occur during your guys' relationship or the connection. It feels though like this. I'm not saying this is a karmic relationship, because again, this is like the love of your life. But it could be that you guys have a lot of karmic ties to work out amongst yourselves, okay? Expectations. Group number 1. Ooh, okay. Okay, so that's kind of a lot, but we'll go over it. That's fine. Have expectations, and automatically, you guys, this person does have high expectations for the people around them, but they have even higher expectations for themselves. So if this person is hard on you guys, trust me, trust and believe this person's harder on themselves, okay? This person has very high expectations, very high expectations. Now, we also have poverty here, okay? Now, I'm not saying this person is going to be poor. I'm not saying this person does not have money. However, this person could struggle financially at some point in their life. This person, I feel like in this lifetime, will understand what it's like to financially struggle, which I feel like is a lot of people. Like, a lot of people obviously know what it's like to financially struggle. I'm not going to put this person in a box and say this is where they're staying forever. I feel like everyone has different levels. You know what I'm saying? And again, I feel like this is a part of that transformation that this person has to go through in this lifetime. I want to go ahead and skip over to this coffin, because this is what I was talking about with this surrender card. I feel like this person's going to have to go through a lot of transformations. To me, the coffin signifies kind of like the death card, where it's like things have to go away, things have to end in order for new things to start. This person's going to experience that a lot, kind of over and over and over again. There's a lesson to be learned with that. And then we have the false person, you guys, okay? The false person. So Again, this is kind of giving me the energy of what I was saying earlier about this person having this like tendency to project that Mars energy, but really on the inside, they are more of the like hermit, they're more spiritual, they have a lot more wisdom than I feel like they let on, but there's definitely like a mask, or there's definitely like something that they project to the world, and they're doing this to protect themselves again, you guys, because this person's very hard on themselves. They're very, very hard on themselves. A little too much. It's like, okay, girl, calm down. Like, be nice to yourself, okay? Or boy. And then we have thoughts, which doesn't surprise me. Obviously, this person is in their head, like I've been saying this entire reading. So, let's go ahead and pull some things from the vase, and then I'll get some letters for you guys. Group number 1. Who is group number 1's? The love of their life. The love of their life. Okay, that's good. That's good. We good. Okay, I'm going to mix up the letters, and then I'll read all these to you and show the letters, and you know what I'm saying? Okay, group 1. So these are all the letters that popped out for you guys. Go ahead and pause the video or take a screenshot so that you can find any names, initials, or words that may be significant for you or like for this person. You know, there could be dates, there could just be words that are significant. I did see the word jet, so some of you may have to travel in order to see this person. That also may be what the air sign energy here was about with that dragonfly. Obviously dragonflies fly, so like there could be like a plane situation where you guys have to take planes in order to see each other. Yeah, okay, so let's go over. Oh, also we had extra letters come out, so we have an R and an E, and we have an A and an I. Okay, so those are that. Okay, so all right, for the notes we have I love you. We have hazel, so they may have hazel eyes, or you may have hazel eyes. Okay, that could also be a name, you guys. We have blessings. We have I'm sorry. We have beautiful lips, okay? Whenever I get that, I feel like there is a strong like physical connection, because obviously like lips, okay? We have piercing as well. This could be as simple as a pierced ear, or you know, a nose ring. This could be honestly anything but piercings, okay? We have third party, so you guys may meet through a third party situation. I don't mean like cheating or anything like that, but like third party as like a friend introduces you. Perhaps you guys meet online and you guys have like mutual friends. That could also be a third party, but third party, okay? We have rich, which is very interesting because we have poverty. And I said, you guys, I feel like this person's going to go through very high highs and very low lows. So there's that, okay? We have trendy. And we have long, okay? We have long. So that could be talking about them being tall, that could be talking about their hair, that could be talking about other things, but you just take that for what you will, okay? But group number 1, that is all I have for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know down below how this has resonated for you. Let me know how it's vibed. And yeah, that's what I got. So thank you. I love you very much, and I'll talk to y'all very, very soon. All right. Hello, group number 2. Y'all picked the Argonite, okay? Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and get started on the love of your life, okay? Oh, group number 2. The love of their life. Group number 2. The love of their life. Can I have one more? Thank you. Ooh, Magoo. Okay. Oh, you guys. Okay, so we have fire sign energy here, you guys. So Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Hello. Also, this could be them, so obviously I'm not saying hello to them. I'm saying hello to you if you are any of those signs. That's showing up 3 different times here. So let's roll the dice and see if we get any more. Oh my god, okay, so we have Leo right there, and then we have Capricorn. Okay, so definitely fire sign energy here. Could be some earth energy, especially Capricornic energy. Okay, so basically with this, we have the 4 of Wands. Now this is telling me that I feel like there is a higher level of commitment between you and this person. So this leads me to believe that this is definitely going to be somebody who you have a romantic connection with. Now, of course, like I said in the beginning of the video, this does not have to be a romantic connection, you guys. The love of your life could be literally anybody or anything that you have an emotional, strong, loving connection with, okay? So, but this is telling that there's some type of like higher commitment, because the 4 of Wands signifies a celebration. It signifies stability. It's 11-11 energy, you guys. And sometimes this does signify like marriage. Like, I'm gonna marry you, boo-boo. Like, we're gonna, Okay, we're gonna get married. So there's that. Now we have the Nine of Wands, which is signifying a struggle, okay, an uphill battle, feeling beat up, feeling like someone took some punches at you. All right. So in regards to like who this person is, I feel like there's somebody that you are going to have a higher level of commitment to. This could be marriage. This could just be like, you're my child and like, I'm committed to you for the rest of your life because you're my baby. In regards to their emotions, this person has gone through a lot, okay? They've been through a lot of stuff. They've struggled. They've maybe had moments in their life where they feel like the world is against them. They feel beat up. They feel mistreated. So there's that. Now, I feel like they take that energy and they turn it into power, though, because we have this King of Wands here. The King of Wands, you guys, I mean, look at that. I mean, look at how he's holding that. Look at where that's positioned. Like, that's the energy of the King of Wands. Like, I'm just, okay, like, I just got it like that. I'm just a boss like that. So basically, you guys, I feel like this person's very confident, okay? Especially with their physical appearance. Leo energy, hello. Very, very confident with their physical appearance. Again, I do feel like they've gone through rather a lot of difficulties in their life, but they've turned it into power, and they are going to be somebody who I feel like is very successful. Obviously, there's going to be different levels of success for everybody here who's watching this, but this person is going to be somebody, like I said, someone who's confident, someone who has a more like type A personality where they're outgoing and they like having a lot of friends around. Someone who really, someone who may be athletic, somebody who may like to travel. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah, there is that. Also somebody who's very passionate, somebody who likes to take action, because the King of Wands will take action, okay? The King of Wands knows how to like, okay, he's a little bit of a finesser, you guys. So yeah, there's that. And again, heavy fire sign energy with this entire like card spread so far. So there's that. Group number 2, who is So we have the Exorcist, we have Femme Fatale, and we have Medas Monsieur. Medas Monsieur. Am I saying that right? If you're from France, I'm so sorry if I'm not. I took French for like 2 years and I'm not the greatest. Sorry about it. Okay. So I'll start off with the Exorcist, you guys. Basically, the light attributes of this card is freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. The shadow attributes is fear of facing your own demons. Now, I feel like this person is going to be somebody who brings light, who brings joy, who brings happiness into other people's lives. This person that is going to be the love of your life is going to bring so much happiness into your life. They're going to uplift you, okay? If there has been dark times in your life, they are going to help uplift you. Now, I did talk about this Nine of Wands here where I said that they have gone through a lot or they're going to go through a lot. Literally, this card says it here. It literally says they want to help other people. They want to cast out negativity. They want to cast out demons. I'm not going like this because I don't believe in demons, by the way. I'm just going like this because, like, demons, okay. So basically what I'm saying though, at the end of this, the shadow attribute is they don't want to help themselves. They don't want to face their own demons. Nine of Wands, okay? They don't want to face their own struggles. They just want to make sure everybody else is happy. They want to focus on other people's happiness. Now we have Femme Fatale, which gives me very much the King of Wands energy, okay? I know this is like, but gender here doesn't really matter because we're talking in general terms. But the light attribute to this card highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. The shadow attribute to this card is inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. Okay, so this person's very passionate, like I was talking about. I feel like this person is very physical. I use the word athletic just because like YouTube restricts me from, getting vulgar. So basically, physicality is very important to this person. Take that for what you will, okay? This person may be very sensual. This person may be, again, just take passion from this card. Very, very passionate, very driven by passion, okay? Then we have Medas Monsieur. And the light attribute to this card is entrepreneurial. or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. The shadow attributes is hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth, okay? So, yeah, this person likes money, you guys, and that was stated here in the femme fatale as well. The King of Wands does give me, like, that type of energy, just like, I'm a rich, it just does. I feel like this is somebody who's going to be, again, very type A, very much a leader, somebody who wants to be in charge, somebody who wants to lead people. There are leaders who don't want to lead people. They just want to be out here by themselves, leading themselves. And then there are people who want to lead other people, okay? This person is someone who feels like they have the power. They feel like they have the ability to lead other people into better places. So I feel like this is something this person wants to do. They're very, very driven, you guys. Very, very driven. And I feel like when this person commits to somebody, they commit to somebody, okay? Like when you have this person's loyalty, it ain't going nowhere. Like they are ride or die. They are like, I'm loyal for life. I'm really just picking up on that energy. But I also, like, they have this very, like, happy, joyous, bubbly energy about them, okay? I don't know why. I'm like, trying to dance. Let's get it poppin'. What animal best represents? Thank you. The busy little hummingbird, you guys. What did I say? Happy, busy, out here trying to get their work done, out here trying to survive, okay? Out here trying to get their coin. For the hummingbird, their coin is like the nectar. You know what I'm saying? They don't stop. They go, 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 go. Okay, they go get what they want. Basically, everything I just have been saying. I do believe this is air sign energy, you guys. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But also, there's a lot of fire sign energy here, so just take it as it resonates. But basically, you guys, the hummingbirds remind me of, like, happiness and joy. Like I've been saying, this person is someone who has this, like, light about them. And it's a light that comes, like, from within. It's more of a feeling than, like, their actual physical appearance. It's just the energy that they bring into the room. You guys know what I'm saying? You know those people where, like, you just, like, I love your energy, baby. They're that type of person where their energy is just like, ooh, it's pungent in the best way. Hummingbirds are very, very hardworking. This person is very, very, very hardworking. So there's that. Okay. Group. Okay. Leo, I don't know if you're here watching this, but, like, I love you. If you're here, I literally love you. Okay. We'll talk about you in a second. We have Chiron, you guys, which is healing, and that takes me, of course, back to the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, I said, they beaten up, okay? They feel a little rustled and tussled. They feel a little beat up. They feel like perhaps the world has been against them at times. And again, they exude this light. They exude this happiness. However, they feel like there's like it's like a struggle, okay? We also have that Capricorn energy here, and Capricorn is the mountain goat. They climb mountains. This person has to overcome a lot in their life, you guys. Chiron is healing, and it says healing powers, growth, amends, releases, personal development, inherited issues. This may be past life stuff that they got to work through, guys. Self-doubt, generational trauma, shame, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, pain. For a lot of you watching this person in this lifetime, it is their mission to break generational curses, okay? To break those chains that have held back their family for X amount of years, X amount of generations, okay? This person is going to be unstoppable. I really do feel that way. They have to work through this hurt. They have to work through this pain, you guys. I feel like for some of you watching this, you relate very much to this person. I feel like that's why you guys are so connected, because you guys have shared a lot of the same past struggles, and I feel like you both are very, very driven. So yeah, this person, like I said, Nine of Wands, been there. We understand that. Okay. Now we also have the 11th house of Edge, okay? Now, this is friendships, group activities, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, and the future. So, this person could be a friend. I already said that in the beginning. Group activities. Again, this whole, like, description here at the bottom is just giving me, like, type A personality vibes. So, again, this person's a hummingbee. Why do I keep saying that? A hummingbird. Somebody who is very just happy-go-lucky. Somebody who wants to be around other people. Somebody who enjoys immersing themselves in community. I feel like that's something that's very important to this person. and discovery and like expansion. And then we have Leo, which like we had Leo here in the beginning, and we have a lot of fire sign energy here, so there's that. This is expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzled, extroverted. What did I tell y'all? Extroverted. Vital, guideless, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, and excessive. Leo, y'all are not egotistical, okay? Y'all are just a fun time. Y'all are fun, okay? So yeah, there's that. Leo, the lover. Again, this person could be a lover, okay? I do feel like for a lot of you watching this is a romantic person that we're talking about. Again, it's not for all of you, just for some of you. Basically, just everything I've been saying, you guys. Basically, I mean, did I not tell you they were an extrovert already? There's somebody who likes to be around people. There's somebody who's very much, like, into that vibe. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like, the people who are just out here trying to hang out with everybody all the time. They're like, no, I don't need to be alone. Come on over. The more the merrier. They're that type of person. I'm more like, oh, I love you, but I'm going to love you from, like, over there, okay? I'm going to go over there and be by myself, okay? Let's go ahead and go. One more, because that's a little interesting to me. Child. Okay. So for some of you, this is your child. Just gotta say that. We also have bad health. Now, don't freak out, you guys, because obviously this does not mean what it seems. I don't touch on health issues here, you guys. I'm not God. I'm not source. I'm not spirit. Okay, I'm just the mailman. So, however, with this bad health, you guys, this could be something like asthma. This could be something like I'm someone where it's really hard for me to see. Like, I'm hard of seeing. I'm not blind. I'm not calling myself blind, but I am hard of seeing, which that could be a situation that maybe they're hard of hearing. Take it for what you will. Again, it could be asthma. It literally could be asthma. It could be like they have a hard time seeing, they have a hard time hearing. Perhaps it's like a vitamin deficiency. It could be many different things, you guys. So please just take it for what you will. I'm not saying anything negative in regards to that, okay? Perhaps the Nine of Wands that was down here, that was talking about like that hard time, that struggle, that healing situation. Perhaps that's just in reference to something that happened to them when they were a child or something like that, where they were going through some like health issues or whatever it may be. Maybe this is a family member of theirs that have gone through health issues that have caused them a lot of like pain. So just take that for what you will, okay? And we also have the child. So there is an innocence about this person. There is, again, this light about this person, you guys. Someone who just appears very happy. There's someone who I feel like automatically, like they want to make the people around them feel very much like, I love you and like you're welcome and I want to make sure that you're comfortable. I want to make sure you're happy and having a good time. That's really like the energy that I'm getting. And again, for some of you, this could be a child that you end up having in the future. You could end up having a child perhaps with this person, or again, this is just talking about the light and the happy energy that this person exudes, okay? Which I've been talking about over and over again throughout this reading. This person really does have this energy. And we have the main female. Obviously, gender is irrelevant here because we are doing a general reading. So the main person, okay, this is like, again, type A personality, somebody who's very much in your face, loud, proud, happy. That's what I get down, okay? So there is all of that. Go ahead and pull from the vase and just see what we can get out of here. Group number 2, the love of their life. Group number 2, the love of their life. The love of group number 2's life. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull some letters, and then we'll go over the little notes and the letters, and I'll let y'all go, okay? Okay, group number 2. These are all the letters that popped out for you guys. Go ahead and take a moment to pause the video and like take a screenshot or whatever you need to do. But but I'm about to show you some more letters that popped out. But go ahead and just take a screenshot or pause, see what you can find. N and G fall out as well. N and G. Okay, and then we also had the V and the A. Okay, VA. So this person also may be like in the military or something like that. And again, the DNA thing did stick out to me. That was like the first thing that I seen when the letters fell out was DNA. So, okay. Now we have mom/dad. So it's very interesting because we also have the child here. So interesting. Again, take it how it resonates. Have cake, you guys, which could be talking about a celebration. Obviously, we have cake when we're celebrating something. We have eyes, so perhaps there's something very significant about this person's eyes that you find very beautiful, or that you are just like, you know, all about. We have languages. So for those of you where this is like a lover or a friend, it's possible that you guys speak different languages. We have roller coaster. Oh, we have a roller coaster, you guys. So this is talking about obviously ups and downs, which I do feel like this person has experienced a lot of ups and downs. I feel like by the time you guys meet, for a lot of you, this person's going to be on an up. Okay, and I don't feel like there's going to be too much downs from that, but I feel like specifically their childhood was rather a little wavy. Okay. We have curly. You have curly, so they may have curly hair, wavy hair. Just take that as like textured. There's some type of like, okay, going on. Now we have winter as well, which is Sagittarius that's popping up, as well as Capricorn, which popped up here. So take that for what you will. We have I miss you. We have Venus. So Libra and Taurus is also popping up here because Venus, Libra, and Taurus. So just take that for what y'all will. Okay, group number 2. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. I love you guys so freaking much. Let me know below how this has resonated. Let me know how it's vibed with you. And yeah, that's what I got. So thank you guys. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group 3. Y'all picked the little pebble from my front yard. Great choice. Great choice. Group number 3. Okay, well, this one was also trying to come up. Wow. Okay, well, you know what? You all got a little bit of like balance here. We got some balance. So, we have the Emperor, you guys. Basically, you guys, the Emperor is somebody who is a ruler, okay? He is a leader. He is a very much type A personality. He is a little bit bossy, but like in a cute way, in a like a, you know what I'm saying? If he was reversed, it would not be a cute way. Like it would be like a ew, like you're too controlling. But upright, it's kind of like, ooh, I like that you're confident. I like that you're a little bossy. You're a little snippety snappity, okay? That's kind of cute. Or maybe not, you know? He could just be a leader. He could be, you know, just very much in control and very much just like, you know, I have my emotions controlled. I know how to handle situations with maturity. This is somebody who's matured. This is somebody who's very attractive, okay? This could be somebody who's a little bit older than you guys, somebody who has establishment. Now we have the Ten of Cups. So this is kind of telling me that this is a love situation. Now, if this is not a romantic situation, which it could totally not be for some of you, but it's giving me romantic vibes. The Ten of Cups is literally one of the best cards to get in a romantic reading because this is talking about having emotional fulfilledness, okay? Being emotionally, like, I have everything that I need emotionally. Like, I feel so in love. I feel so happy. I feel like it's like that butterfly feeling. It's like that dream come true. The white picket fence, the kids, the rainbow, you know what I'm saying? The dog, the whole 9 yards. You got everything. Now, I know that's not everybody's like white picket fence. Like, not everybody wants that type of life. This is your version of like that, okay? So, there's that. Emotional happiness. So whoever this person is, I feel like they're going to make you feel very much emotionally fulfilled. Okay. Now, this does not come without a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of a moment of like, because we also have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, you guys, is usually the Five of Wands, you guys, is usually depicted with people like fighting. They're using the wands to like karate chop each other. So it kind of signifies fighting. Now with this is just telling me that there could be argument or conflict, which every relationship I feel like comes with conflict to some degree. It doesn't have to be huge conflict. It doesn't have to be like massive, explosive, toxic. No. But it's just like, you know, you're annoying me today. You're being a little bit, you're kind of being annoying. That could all that be. That could be all that is. It could be more, it could be less. Obviously, it's going to be different for all of your guys' situation. This is somebody who takes action. This is somebody who's very passionate. So that's why I'm saying that there could be like some arguments going on or some like combative energy, just because the Five of Wands is fire sign energy and it's also passion. It's like, I'm going to take physical action. You know, so there's that. Aries is standing out to me, you guys. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, also water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and roll the astrology dice and see what we get. Okay, so we have Taurus and we have Virgo. So Taurus, love Taurus. And we have Virgo, Virgo the Virgin, which we love. Love you too, Virgo. Y'all are cute. So we also have some earth sign energy here. We might as well just throw in Capricorn. Capricorn does remind me a lot of the Emperor. However, I do believe the Emperor is represented by, by Aries. So there's that. Group number 3, who is the love of their life? The Pioneer. Okay, Pioneer. The Rescuer. Can you please give me one more? Show me clearly so I understand. Thank you. The Healer. Wow. Okay. So we have Pioneer first, you guys. This person is going to be, again, a leader, okay? Pioneers are leaders. Pioneers go on the path that has not been carved already, okay? They're like, I'm going to take the long way. I'm going to take the hard way. We're playing this game on advanced, okay? This is not somebody who necessarily tries to do things the easy way. This is somebody who, I feel like they like a challenge. Like, I kind of feel like they love being challenged. Maybe that's what this 5 of Wands is talking about, them enjoying being challenged. But the light attributes of this card is passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Shadow attribute is compulsive need to keep moving. This person may be a little bit compulsive. This person may need to travel a lot, or maybe they like to change up their lifestyles ever so often, and they like to move, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. Love it the most. We have the Rescuer. And the light attributes of this is provides strength and supports others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectations of reward. Expectations of reward. The shadow attributes of this card is assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Okay. So I feel like this person really does take pride in their giving nature and their charitable nature. This may be somebody who donates their time or money or whatever to help other people in need. Maybe this person is somebody who likes to like adopt animals, or perhaps they foster animals, maybe even children. I feel like that might be a little bit later in life though. This could be somebody who, like I said, they participate in certain charities or like things like that, okay? I also feel like this is the person, for some reason I feel like they have siblings, you guys, and I feel like this is very specific, so like I don't want to stay on this for too long, because like whenever I get stuck in this energy, I just get stuck. But I feel like for some of you watching this person has siblings. I'm seeing specifically a sister. And he or she is very protective of their sister. And they're like I'm the protector of my sister. I'm the protector of my brother. But specifically I'm seeing a sister. So there is that. And I don't know why they're like that with this person, but I feel like this is how they treat people that are very, very close to them. But I feel like it may be a little bit difficult for people to get on that level of closeness with them, but I feel like for you guys, they will be that close to you. And I know that was very specific. I'm sorry, but like it was just coming up. So, okay. And then we have the Healer, you guys. Okay, the Healer. For some of you, this person is a doctor. Perhaps they're a naturopath. Perhaps they're a nurse. Perhaps they are, something like that. Maybe even an EMT. But the light attributes of this card is passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. The shadow, maybe even Reiki, you guys, okay? The shadow attributes of this card is taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. So this person takes care of everybody around them. This person takes care of everyone, and they leave themselves for last. This person fills other people's cups before they fill their own. They have a lot on their plate, you guys. This person has a lot on their plate. This person's very, very mature, very hardworking, very much so just like, I'm here to take care of it. Like, boss energy to the max. Definitely giving me like Capricornian vibes, okay? Okay, what animal best represents? All right, you guys, so we have an air sign here, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And again, fire sign, water sign. So we have all the signs here, so that's interesting. I'm feeling like maybe a lot of people have picked this group, and maybe that's why all the signs are popping up. But anyways, moving on. We have the owl, you guys, okay? This is very, very beautiful. Now, this gives me the energy of wisdom, and that's really, like, this person is mature, you guys. This person has this level of maturity, but it's not in a ta-ta way. It's not like, I'm better than you, I'm mature. It's like, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I kind of just take life a little bit more seriously. I'm not saying this person doesn't know how to have fun, or this person doesn't have moments where they let loose and just they're carefree. However, I feel like for a lot of you watching this person takes a lot a lot of time in their life to be very, very serious, okay? They have this wisdom, they have this maturity, and I feel like they're not someone who's into like playing games. They're not someone who's like into that whole lifestyle. This is someone who takes life pretty seriously, okay? And again, I'm not saying they don't know how to have fun. I'm not saying they don't know how to have a good time and let loose. But a lot of their life, this person may be a therapist, you guys, okay? Or this person may do something with like helping the youth. Maybe even a nonprofit, I'm not sure, but there's that, okay? This person might also be older than you guys. I'm just picking up on that because of the owl and because of the emperor. That does give me like a little bit more like older vibe. And I've been saying maturity, but maturity doesn't have an age. So I do just want to put it out there that they do have like perhaps some age on them. Group. We have the 10th house, which makes a lot of sense. We have semi-sextile. Okay, can I get one more? We have Sagittarius, which makes sense as well. And we have Aries again. So we had a lot of that come out, but that's fine. The 10th house of reputation. Okay, it says career responsibilities. I've been saying this person has a lot on their plate. Achievements, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, and the patriarchy empire, okay? Very much emperor energy, you guys. If there was a card out of that entire deck that I just pulled from that would represent the emperor, I feel like it would be this one. Just saying. Okay, we also have Sagittarius here, you guys, which talks about moving, okay? Talks about like needing to travel, which I don't remember. The Pioneer. Okay, so with the Pioneer card, you guys, this does also talk about needing the need to move, the need to constantly be moving. So that could be what this is talking about. But Sagittarius is the Voyager, okay? Fire sign energy yet again. This is enthusiastic, philosophical, definitely an intelligent person, you guys. Independent, generous, ethical, seeking, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, honest, bareback, experimental, lucky, boundless, travel, risk-taking, tactless, and self-righteous, okay? So that is the Sagittarius. We have semi-sextile, allowing. This is encourages, sees potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, and suits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. I feel like this person is somebody who does have a lot of this person has put in the work, the effort, and I feel like they are going to be bearing the fruit of their labors, okay, you guys? We also have Aries, which I said in the beginning, the Emperor is represented by Aries energy. Now, this is active, self-starting, pioneer, daring, fierce, assertive, 5 of Wands, okay? Exhilarating, innocent, on a mission, bossy, Emperor, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, okay, competitive, okay? And obviously, that's not, you know, Aries are so much more than just those things I listed off. But again, you guys, this person very well could be an Aries or have very heavy Aries placement in their chart, okay? And then we have the 4th house, and this is roots, and this is family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. Okay, so the home could be very important to this person. Again, I feel like this person has a lot on their plate. They have a lot of people who I feel like depend on them to get certain things done or to make sure that they are like taken care of. So this person I feel like bears a lot of stress from other people, and coming home needs to be their safe space. Like coming home, they need to be able to like. So I feel like this is very important to them that they have a very safe, stable home to come home to. Now, this home may change from different locations, like this has been saying that they may want to move a lot. However, it's important that they feel safe, comfortable, and like secure at home because they are very much like, they have a high stress in their day-to-day. It's not necessarily like negative high stress, you guys. It's just the energy of like, I got a lot of responsibilities. Now we have this. Now, you guys, before I shuffle these cards, I just want to point out the zodiac signs that are standing out because I did say there was a lot here. So Aries is standing out. The Sagittarius is standing out. Fire signs in general. Also Capricorn, very much just fire, and Earth. I did say water signs earlier, but you know, those are the ones that are standing out the most, is like the fire and the Earth. So We have the main male, which gender does not matter in this reading, you guys, because this is a group reading. But main male, the emperor, okay? This is a head figure or a figurehead. This is like someone who's in charge. We have sudden wealth. So this person may be somebody who just kind of like got very lucky and like stumbled upon their wealth. I'm not saying they didn't work really hard for it, but there may have been like a stroke of luck involved in them getting wealthy, which was brought up here with the Sagittarius card. Can you give me one more, please, Spirit? Toil and labor. What did I say? This person works hard, you guys. Period, point blank. This person put in them hours, okay? The way they got wealthy, it may have been by a stroke of luck, but this person still put in the hours. This person still put in that sweat and tears, okay? They went off. This person's someone who's very hardworking. They, again, have a lot of responsibilities on their plate. This person's also somebody who has a lot of luck on their side, you guys. Their reputation is important to them. And yeah, that's that. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the vase really quick, see what I can get for you guys. Shut up. Oh my God. Okay, so there's nothing on the table. Nothing here. There's one thing right here, okay? One thing. What is that? 777? What is that? What is that? 777? Oh my God, you guys, that's kind of crazy. This person's definitely very lucky. Their Jupiter placement may be in a favorable position. This also may be talking about your guys' relationship is almost like a fairy tale, like that feels like it's too good to be true. I'm going to take the box, you guys, see if I can get any letters, initials, or words for you guys. Okay, you guys, so these are all the letters that popped out for you. Well, there's more letters, but like I'm gonna get to that in a second. So go ahead and take a screenshot or pause today's video, see if you can find any words or your name, this person's name, their initials, your initials. Again, there could be words of significance in here, so just take a moment to, you know, scramble them out, okay? Okay, you guys, so these are all the rest of the letters that popped out. So again, go take a moment to pause or to take a screenshot so that you can figure out if there's any. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I hope that was long enough. I hope you guys had a moment to pause because there's that. Let's get to the little words that popped out. We have keep going. Okay, keep going. I don't know if that's for you or if that has to do with them. We have I want you. We have passion, which I was talking about that with the 5 of Wands. We have fire, which is very significant, you guys, because we have so much fire energy here. So there's that. We have mild, which is kind of funny to me, mild. Which is just meaning like it's a little hot, it's a little spicy, okay? We have curly. Could be talking about texture. Could also be wavy, okay? Could be some wave in there. Their eyes have some type of significance. And then we have spicy, okay? So again, a lot of passion, a lot of heat, I feel like, in this connection. I definitely do feel like this is more of a romantic connection than anything else. Again, for some of you, that will be different. And then again, we do have that 7-7. So again, there is a lot of luck, either in regards to this person and their success, or in regards to your guys' union, or, you know, this connection. But yeah, that's all I have, you guys. So Group 3, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it resonated with you. Let me know down below if it did. And yeah, that's what I got. So thank you guys. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys really, really soon. Okay, bye. Group number 4, you guys picked... Group 4, you guys picked the Mookaite Jasper. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and get started on who is the love of your life. Group number 4. 2. Okay, Group 4, this is some good stuff. So we have the King of Cups, we have the High Priestess, right? Yes, the High Priestess and the 3 of Pentacles. So I love this energy so far. This is giving me very much like water sign energy, very much like, you know, mystical. So I'll just go over the King of Cups. The King of Cups, you guys, is represented by water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This could be you, this could be them, doesn't have to be, but it could be. This could also be around the time that you guys meet, like during Cancer season, Pisces season, or Scorpio season. or it could be a significant time in your guys' relationship. Perhaps you guys get engaged during that time period, or married, or you have a baby, or whatever it may be. Whatever. So basically, you guys, this is somebody who's very emotionally mature, somebody who knows how to handle situations, and they don't overreact, like over emotional react, and they don't underreact. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not heartless, but they're not too emotional. They're like balanced and cool and calm, and they know how to have, they're emotionally intelligent. Okay, that's really what this is emotional intelligence at its finest. So there's that. Okay, then we have the High Priestess. She represents knowledge, you guys, and education. Somebody who's very intelligent, somebody who is very knowledgeable. Oftentimes, this does talk about the occult and having knowledge of the occult. And what the occult means, you guys, that word has been demonized beyond, it drives me crazy. But basically, you guys, what the occult means is just the unknown. It's just the unknown. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It's not spooky dooky, okay? It's just unknown. Which I feel like a lot of people are actually afraid of the unknown, which is why that word has like negative energy around it. However, it's not negative. So this could be somebody who is very spiritual. This could be somebody who is religious, like traditionally religious. However, oftentimes a High Priestess does remind me of, she reminds me of spirituality, okay? She reminds me of like witchy vibes, tarot vibes. She's very much just like a mystical, magical freaking queen, okay? She's not a queen, but like she's a High Priestess. She's a boss. So there is that, okay? Somebody who may be very psychic, okay? The High Priestess does give off psychic vibes. So maybe this person has a very strong intuition, okay? Or perhaps there's somebody who reads tarot, or they're into like crystals, or they're into esoteric type things, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. They may also be a medium. I'm picking up on that a little bit. That's just for a select few of you, because mediumship is something that's very, very rare. So take that for what you will, okay? If they're none of those things, you guys, and it's just talking about them being highly educated and being very much smart, okay? Now, the Three of Pentacles, you guys, is talking about coming together and being able to work together, being able to process things together to like create something beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, I work really well with other people, or I'm really good at like communicating with other people to create something, or like et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Being good with other people. This could be talking about your guys' relationship and you guys being able to come together to work on something in order to create like a masterpiece. Okay, baby? So that's that. This person's good at working with other people. I'm also getting very much a balance of masculine and feminine energy. This doesn't feel like somebody who's like, you know what I'm saying? Leaning too much either way. They're kind of just like, sense makes. Yeah. Please cleanse this deck for group number 4. Cleanse it of all the energy that has passed through it. Cleanse it of anything negative or heavy or stagnant. Can you please show me? That is a little bit crazy, guys. So this person may be like a spiritual warrior, you guys. Warrior, like warrior, not like warrior, but warrior, okay? First one that popped up was the priest, all right? And this is facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. The shadow attributes, you guys, is violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role, okay? So again, we have the High Priestess, and then we have the literal priest. This person's going to be somebody who does have spiritual beliefs, you guys. You can be like I don't belong to any religion, or I don't identify as anything, but you could still believe in something else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person has a belief that there is more to this life than like what is here. That feels very apparent to me with these two cards, okay? Then we have warrior, okay? So we have warrior. And the light attribute to this card is strength, skills, discipline, toughness of will, heroism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. The shadow attribute to this card, you guys, is trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So this person may be a fighter. This person may be somebody who is very much strong-willed, somebody who is willing to fight for what they believe in, somebody who is a warrior, okay? Now we also have mystic, you guys, which I said this person does feel like someone who's very mystical. They could be into tarot, they could be into esoteric type things. The light attributes is reveals the intimate union with the divine. The shadow attributes is delusion rapport with the divine. So there is that. Again, this person does feel like somebody who is very mystic, somebody who is more connected to the spiritual realm, somebody who is more connected or drawn to esoteric or occult type things. And again, the occult just means the unknown. I feel like this person's so intelligent, you guys, and it's very impressive to me that they have this like emotional intelligence, but they're also like, I feel like a lot of them are book smart, but I also feel like then they have this like spiritual side to them. And I feel like for a lot of people who know them in like a professional setting, they wouldn't think that they have this like super deep spiritual like outlook on life, but they do. Okay. What animal best represents the love of group? Number 4 is life. We have the tiger, fire sign energy again. There's a lot of fire signs popping up into this entire reading, like the whole video. I feel like everyone has a lot of fire sign energy going on. So we have the tiger, you guys. Tigers are very independent, okay? Fun fact, I used to be obsessed with tigers, and I would watch like documentaries on tigers and watch how they live and like all this like stuff on tigers. And tigers are very, very independent, you guys. They're very much like, I don't need nobody. Very much strong, very much warriors, okay? They are like, I take care of me, and that's it, okay? Once y'all kids are grown, y'all got to get to going, okay? Very, very strong, very passionate, very fiery energy, you guys. So there is that. I want to get one more animal. I don't know why. Can I get one more animal that represents the love of group? Number 4 is life. Okay, the bear. So earth sign energy here, you guys, with the bear. Some of you watching this live in California. I just see that right off the bat because obviously the bear, California, hello, okay. So with this bear card, you guys, again, this person is somebody who I feel like is very, very much independent, very much, they have this like strong energy about them. And I don't know if I'm picking up on their like physique, but I feel like it's like they got this toughness. They have this like warrior energy, but then they have this other side to them where they are like emotionally in tune and they're connected to like esoteric type things or religious, spiritual type things. So it's really like a nice balance between like being really strong, but also being in touch with like your emotions and not being too like, I'm tough and I don't have emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like they have this strength about them. They're very protective over the things or the people that they see as like their tribe, or they're like, these people are my people, you don't mess with my people, or okay, all the way off, okay. Group number 4, who is the love of their life? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so we definitely have some Scorpios here, you guys. Now the main, like, oh, I didn't roll the dice for you guys. I'll roll the dice for in a second. So the main energies I'm picking up for you guys is water sign energy. I just want to point that out because there is a lot like going on with the fire of the tiger and the earth of the bear. But water sign energy is the main thing that's coming up. We have Scorpio, okay, and this is the animal. It's transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, cardinal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, internal, resourceful, mysterious, okay, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. Scorpios, I know you're not. Okay, I love you so much. So basically, you guys, I feel, again, a lot of passion. This person possesses so much passion. Scorpios, again, I don't feel like they get as much recognition for having that like mysticism about them, but Scorpios are literally, you guys, like the occult is so heavily connected to Scorpio energy, and I know not every Scorpio feels that way. Anyways, Scorpio energy here. So they could be a Scorpio or they could possess any of those attributes I just named off. We have Mercury, communication. This person could be very good at communicating, you guys. They could also be a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini. This is words, thoughts, analysis, informative, learning, trade, idea, smart, reporting, awareness, vision, lens, palette, perception, curiosity, narrative, muse, and wonder. Okay, so there is that. Again, somebody who's very, very smart, you guys. I'm picking up on that so strong. This person's so freaking smart. And they don't necessarily need to be book smart, but they're intelligent. Okay, I feel like they're very fun to have conversation with. I feel like they're somebody who knows how to like carry on a conversation. They're not like, hey, what's up? Cool. Yeah. Like, they know how to talk, you guys. They know how to communicate, okay? Now we have Pluto. We got Pluto right here. And connected to Scorpio energy. I know not all astrologers still see them like that. They connect Scorpio to Mars energy. I still connect Scorpio to Pluto energy. Anyways, this is renewal. I need a drink. This is renewal. Inner resources, basic instincts, motivation, personal power, evolution, composting, cycles, death, rebirth, suspicion, obsession, intensity, reckoning, taboos, clearing, and extremes. Okay, so Pluto is very transformative, very similar to Scorpio, like I just said, very much connected to the occult and death, like I just said. Now we have Venus love, which is quite the opposite, I feel like, of Pluto. But this is beauty, harmony, romance, charming, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. This person could be very physically attractive. This could also be talking about your guys' love connection, your guys' romantic connection, if you will. What else do I have to say about this? This could also be talking about having some Libra or Taurus energy, because Venus is connected to Libra and Taurus. So there is that. Okay, that's like... Okay. This person's going to steal your heart, you guys. They out here to steal your heart. All right, we have courtship. We have lovers. And we have theft or thief. All right. So obviously, I feel like this person does want to impress you, or there's somebody who just wants to impress everybody. I feel like they like to put their best foot forward, which a lot of people do. But surprise, surprise, a lot of people in 2021, we really ain't about that impressing other people. But I feel like this person wants to impress other people. They want to put their best foot forward. This person has manners, you guys. They are very polite, okay? We have lovers, which is obviously talking about lovers coming together and smooching, hugging, rubbing. Oh, okay. Venus energy, very much connected. I don't want to go over that again because obviously they're kind of connected. And then we have theft, which again, I don't feel like this is saying they're a thief, okay? I feel like this may just be talking about them having a very much like captivating energy about them, to where they're able to like not trick people into coming into their inner circle, but like it's almost like they catch people by surprise. For some of them, I feel like people kind of judge them for their outer appearance, because I do feel like this person's very physically attractive. So I feel like for a lot of you watching this, people judge them for how they look on the outside, and they're super intelligent, you guys, and they're a lot deeper than people give them credit for. So there's this energy of like kind of sneaking up on you and being like, I have substance. Okay, that's kind of like what I'm getting here with this whole energy of the thief. And I know it's kind of weird, but like that's what I'm picking up. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and roll the astrology dice really quick, see if we can get any specific. So we have Gemini right there, and we have Pisces right there, okay? So Gemini and Pisces. Gemini did pop up with the Mercury. We have a lot of water sign energy here, so that's not surprising to me. Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini. What else? I also said Taurus or Libra, and that's that. So that's that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull some things from the vase for you guys really quick. See if we can get any attributes. We have tall. I'm also going to go through and pick out some letters for you guys. All right, group 4. So these are all the letters that popped out for you guys. Go ahead and take a moment to pause or to take a screenshot so that you can find any initials, either your initials, their initials, your name, their name, or words that may be of significance. That blank box right there can be used in place of anything. Like if you're missing a letter to spell out something completely, you can use that as like a fill-in. It's blank on both sides, so that's why that's there. So yeah, there's that. The little notes that we pulled out, we have adaptable, you guys. We have traditional, which to anybody who is like non-traditional, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're like narrow-minded or not open to like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't take it like that, all right? Just take it lightly, okay? And we have fall, okay? So this could be their birthday, or it could be when you guys meet, or some significance in your guys' relationship. We have karmic. Now, this does not mean that this cannot be the love of your life. I feel like oftentimes, you guys, people see karmic and they're like, oh, this is so bad. However, you guys, like, karma works both ways, okay? I don't know why when people hear karmic, they're like, oh, it's bad. Oftentimes, karmic relationships are a little much. However, I'm just the mailman. So, karmic, you guys, for me, just signifies that there is some karma involved with this relationship. Does not mean that it's bad. Could be really good. Maybe you got some good karma. Maybe, you know, in your past life, maybe, I don't know. I don't freaking know. I'm not getting into your past life. But point is, karma works both ways. It's not just one way or the other, all right? We also have far away. So you guys could be living far apart, or this could be a long distance type situation. We have blessings. We have uphill. We have piercings. We have Scorpio again, you guys. Okay, Scorpio is definitely here. Love you so much, Scorpio. Literally so much. We have a dark brown / black. This could be talking about their hair, their eyes, or perhaps they're blessed with some melanin. Okay, so there is that. And then we also have scandalous. Okay, scandalous, which gives me very much Scorpio vibes. Okay, I don't know why, it just does. So like, there's that. Take it for what you will, guys. But that is all I have for you guys, group number 4. Please let me know below how this has resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll talk to you guys really, really soon. Okay, bye.